All right, everyone, welcome back. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm going to go back home and really enjoyed the amenities. Got oh, this branch is low. Ugh. Yeah, things are growing out here. It's a little dry too. Even though it rained, after it rained, it just dried up real quick. So everything's starting to dry out. Let's go pedal assist 7 or pedal assist 5, gear 7. There we go. Making a full round. All right, got some cold water. Drink my protein drink. Got some headwind. All right, looking good, looking good. All right, so my previous video, I talked a little bit about my Austin trip. In this video, I'm going to talk about my Dallas, my upcoming Dallas trip. So, my wife is going to Dallas. So because she's going to Dallas and she probably has some extra points, so we can get basically a hotel for free. We're gonna go to Dallas, and since we're doing the whole Texas Triangle thing, which is basically Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and Houston, you know, that triangle area. And it's just we live in Houston. We might as well just go to Dallas. Now, Dallas has Six Flags. All right, Six Flags, amusement park, rides, and everything. We're gonna go to that. And then they have the Reunion Tower. So get ready for another travel vlog coming up. Yeah, we're gonna be going to Dallas. So I'll be doing travel vlog on that. I'll also be making a video on the Kona, the 2022 Kona. So this is our new car. She got a red one. I don't recommend buying a car, especially right now, but we didn't have much of a choice. Rental is outrageous. Used cars are outrageous. It was just cheaper. It was literally cheaper to buy a new car. So I'll be making a video about the 2022 Hyundai Kona. We'll do a video review on that. I like it. We got the smaller car because they're asking for MSRP plus a little bit more. They're not even negotiating on price. It's straight MSRP, which is ridiculous. I've never paid MSRP on a car, but a used car, A used car with 40,000 miles costs just as much as a new car. It just didn't make sense for us to buy a used car. So we went with the new car, brand new. Because my Tucson caught on fire. Well, what really happened was my Tucson, for some reason the piston rod blew and made a hole in the engine block. It's right in here. It is right. I hope you can see that hole. That is the hole right there. Let me try to. There is a hole in my engine. And oil is leaking out. That oil caught on fire on one of the my front right axle, front passenger axle, wheel axle, and that's what really happened anyways. So total loss, had to salvage the car. So look forward to making that video. I really like the car. You know, it's just something my wife picked out, and it's an SUV, it's smaller, it costs less than Tucson. A brand new one was like probably about 34 out the door, tax and everything. Would have been out the door like $3,400 for a Tucson. Jeez. We usually buy used car, like 1 year old, maybe a 2 year old used car, depending on the mileage it has. But yeah, the used market is bonkers. The rental cars is bonkers. It was cheaper to buy a new car at MSRP. Ironic. Anyways, so that's life. I'm down 2 bars now. I gotta cycle through these batteries. They're losing power when I don't use them. You know, what can I say? Another life situation. You gotta use it or lose it. So yeah, we're gonna go to Dallas, Six Flags, for the kids, of course, and since we're gonna go up there, since we're doing the whole interstate family vacation, keeping it in the state of Texas, just because I just don't want to go through other states' mandates and COVID restrictions and everything. Right now, supposedly there's a Delta variant that's spiking like crazy, but you know, wherever I go, San Antonio, Austin, people are trying to live a normal life, despite all this fear mongering with the Delta variant. It's kind of weird. When the coronavirus first came out and from China, the media really downplayed, even the government downplayed its severity. Now that it's here and about, now they're trying to upplay it after a year and a half of, you know, of this pandemic. After a year and a half of this pandemic, and for the most part, the most vulnerable population has really been the elderly, 80 and up. When I look at, last time I looked at the data, I don't even look at the data anymore. It's almost like the data looks similar to the flu data. Now you got like these local cities and some states trying to really hype up or fearmonger the Delta variant. Why couldn't they do that when COVID first came out instead of trying to downplay it? You know, if you were concerned about the virus coming out of China, you're a xenophobic. You were that's a fancy way of saying you're racist against China or Asians. Now all of a sudden, the media is upplaying, fear-mongering the Delta variant. What's a fancy word for being racist against India or Indians? like India, people who are of India, the country India. I don't know if there's a word for that, but anyways, well, the Delta variant came from India, so why it's called Delta, I'm assuming that the river Delta over there, they have a river. I think 3 rivers maybe, or whatever. I don't know how it got over around the world. Who knows? But there's going to be a variant every year. There's going to be a variant every, I don't know, 6 to 8 months. Jeez. How long is everybody going to upplay this or make it seem like it's worse than it really is? I don't know. Anyways, I still self-isolate. My wife still works out of the house. So I don't have a problem with any of this, but the kids are going back to school. Kids are going back to school, so that is for sure. First, the school. Say kids are going back to school. I guess their test scores were so low that they determined that online schooling was not working. So, anyways, that's good and bad. Watch out! So, gotta do the jump. Oh yeah. Whew. That jump is fun to do. Anyways, so kids are going back to school, which is kind of good because, man, I was being stuck in the house with the kids. The wife will still be around, but at least maybe I could have more me time. And my oldest is old enough. My oldest will be graduating this coming school year. So yeah, graduation. My youngest will be hopefully old enough to start walking to school or biking to school on her own and coming home by herself. I've had her pick her up on the Rad Mini. On the Rad Mini step through. So I had to pick up my youngest using the Rad Mini step through with the Rewrite Copilot, but she's getting too big for the Rewrite Copilot. So I've been patiently waiting for the Rewrite Copilot to become available so I can mod the Rewrite Copilot as a actual trailer for either kayaking or extra stuff, especially with the Rad Minis. Not with the Radrover, but the Rad Minis. So we'll see how big she gets. She's getting bigger. The Rewrite Copilot's not going to work anymore on my youngest. So either she'll be riding a bike, or the other thing is I might get possibly a Rad Wagon or a Rad Wagon type of bike, and still riding my youngest to school. So that's still an option for me. Don't know if I'm going to really do that because I got a lot of things planned, and as soon as my mom, my children's grandmother, my mom on my side of family, she'll be moving in with us, moving from California, you know. So moving in from California, she's gonna just sell everything and just head on out here and live with us. And the plan is to do some RVing. I don't know what we're gonna do, but the general plan is get an RV, spend some time with the kids, go out camping, go out traveling. So my channel will change. Well, I don't know if it if it ever was anything, you know. But look for repair videos, tools, home repair, auto repair, RV repair pretty soon, bike repair. Thank you. You know, home repair, bike repair, whatever. You know, I'm not a tool channel or anything. I guess this channel's about my life and what I do. So if you're interested, please subscribe, like, share, comment, consider joining membership, get early access, and some other good stuff, shout outs and potential collaboration. You can request video content from me when you join the membership, depending on your membership level. So, but yeah, we're gonna, hopefully, this is my plan. I know I've had a lot of time to think about this, because I've had a lot of time. I don't know what else to say. I've had a lot of time. So after looking at everything, I mean, I got to look at cost and usability. Getting an RV, unless you're going full time, you're never going to maximize the cost benefits of an RV, whether trailer, fifth wheel, Class C, Class A, Super C, B+, C-, whatever you want to call it. So whatever you want to call it, you're never going to maximize the cost benefits unless you go full time. So in order to maximize the cost benefits, you got to go full time. We're not going to do that, okay? We're probably going to still own a house. I'm not going to sell my house, so, and I'm not going to give up my car and all this stuff. You know, just not feasible right now. I'm not at that age of full 100% retirement, even though I don't work, and I am myself retired, but just not going to do it. I got responsibilities, I got children. I don't want to, I'm not going to shortchange my children to chase my fantasy. I don't mind going camping on the weekends or doing a week, you know, a week or a month travel during the summer, but I'm not going to shortchange my children on opportunity and education and growth, child development, to chase my fantasy. So that's just not going to happen. All right, I want a better life for them. So most likely what we're going to end up doing is my mom is probably going to get a property. We're hoping to get her into a 55 plus community. And I'm thinking generational. So she's gonna be there. Eventually me and my wife will be there, and then eventually my kids will be there. So we're going for the long haul. I mean, to get the cost benefits, anything you purchase, whether it be a car, RV, whatever anything you purchase, you buy, or you acquire, you have to use it a lot to get the cost benefits out of it. That's why I ride the bike I don't ride the bike every day, but I try to ride the bike as much as I can, because I'm getting a cost benefit. If I bought it once and rode it once, it's a waste of money and a waste of your time. So my plan, I looked at a lot of things. My plan is to get a Ford Expedition, put the tow package on it, and tow a trailer. And I think that is probably the best option for me. I find that to be the most cost beneficial, mainly because I can still use the Expedition. I can detach it from the trailer, the camper. I can actually use the Expedition because we will have about 4 to 6 people in the family, in the household. So that's useful. Plus it's good cargo. We can carry things that's big and long enough. Potentially I'll get a 4x4. We could possibly go camping. Like when we pull the trailer, we can leave the trailer at the site, whether it's boondocking or a resort, whatever it be. We can go somewhere else and have that luxury of having a car. So my original plan was get a C, Class C, and then tow a car. Well, you know, if I tow a car, how big can the car? The car can't be that big unless I get a Super C or a Class A diesel or something, you know. With this option, with the Expedition and towing a car, I can just use the Expedition as a vehicle, and the trailer is the RV. So it works out. Okay, I'm just gonna slow down. I'm not using the brake, I'm just slowing down by gravity and friction. I'm just gonna go out here. All right, oh, police, fire, what is it today? It is the ambulance, EMS. EMS. The paramedics. Somebody must be having a heart attack around here. So yeah, so I need something that can carry 6 people. So Expedition. I don't want to get a truck or a 3/4. I had to, you know, I have 6. I have to at least 6, and some cargo carrying capacity on the vehicle itself. All right, I think it's gonna work. I looked at the weights. I looked at the hitch. Gross combined carrying capacity. I mean, I think the Ford Expedition is my best option. So that's what I'm looking towards in the future. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Everything's still in the works. You're probably asking, well, what are you going to do with the RV? Where's the RV going? Well, hopefully we can find a property where we can store the RV. Hopefully. And I got something in mind, but I'm not sure. But that's the idea. What is this car doing? Okay. So we can use the RV whenever we want. We can store it. We can use it potentially at the house as extra rooms when guests come by. And then the vehicle itself is what we can use right now. So we could use the vehicle as a car, detach it from the RV so it's not attached. So I think that gives me the best option. Anyways, I'm almost home. I'll see y'all later. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye. I like these white gloves.